guys doing a try here. Here we have the Pendulum Squat. So when it comes to leg exercises like machines, this is definitely one of my favourites because it is just so difficult. Like putting any weight on it, it's pretty heavy. So really this is working the quads and it's going to help you access a much deeper range of motion than if you're just kind of standard squatting. So just kind of pulls you into that deeper position. So in terms of adjustments, there's only two parts to the setup here. This part at the back here is just to basically support you at the bottom. So if you think about doing, I don't know, if you're doing like a barbell squat, as soon as you're getting to the bottom, you want to have the bars there just to support you. That's basically what that is. We don't want it up too high to the point where it stops us getting down low, but make sure it's supporting you. If you're not too confident with it, keep up higher. If you're quite confident with it, keep it down low. This next part here, so the actual platform itself, if you kind of look under, there's a wee pin. To move that, all you need to do is hold this and then pull the pin, pull it up. This part is quite heavy, so just bear in mind. When I use it, I like to have this up pretty high because it really does help me get that depth. But depending on the flexibility of the Achilles, it's going to depend on where you can actually do. So again, if you're not too keen on it, keep it down a bit lower because I do think that having it a bit higher is a bit harder, a bit more challenging on the quads. But I love the challenge, so let's keep it up. And so when we're using this, I'm going to hold this. You need to understand that there's a wee kind of hatch on top there. When we're actually doing the leverage squat, we're going to go under the pads and we'll be using that to hook it off. So just be aware when you're using that, that's how you kind of hook it on, hook it off. With the back support, we want to have the shoulders under here. We want to make sure our back's pressed right in against the pads. So coming under like this, shoulders right against the pads. With the stance, there's a few different ways you can do it, but what I really want you to think about is when you're setting up, keep the feet about hip width apart, toes slightly out, knees in the same direction as the toes. Make sure the big toe stays planted with this, alright? We don't really want to be having the toes kind of raising up. Same with the heels. In terms of how high to put the feet, I typically like to go with a kind of lower angle because again it's going to help you get much better activation with the quads. But again, if you struggle to get the heels planted, try to adjust the feet up a little touch, alright? So, feet here, shoulders are locked in, back's pressed against this pad. Hold this handle, and then just straighten the legs once you've got that squat position. So this wee patch, we just want to press the handle so it hooks off. And then from there, we're going to come nice and slow, sitting, push the knees forward. Try to get the hamstring right against the calves, and then big push up. So come down, big deep inhale. From the bottom, exhale, big squeeze. Really think about pushing the toes forward, up into the platform, and the full time, hold this. So actually push your back against it, careful doesn't twist, but push your back into the pad. 3, 2, 1, right down to the bottom, 1 second right up. So when you're using this, make sure you take full advantage of getting that full range. So no point in doing this, no point even doing this. You want to get a full range of motion, as in hamstrings smacked into the calves, big squeeze up to the top. So we're done, look that off. Bear in mind if you've not used this before, it is quite heavy, so without any weight on it, that can still be a big challenge. So it's plate loaded, so just grab plate, put it on one side, put it on both sides. It doesn't matter, still load it up. But that is the pendulum squat. Now this is a more kind of advanced one, so if you're new to doing the squats, right across it is a leverage squat, and that would be a bit more suitable for a beginner. But if you want to give it a go, give it a go.